Hey everybody, today is September 4th, 2016. We're just going to do like a 2 minute daddy-daughter time real quick, and then I got to get Gracie back to her mom's house. Oops. And we're just going to go over some stuff that we've been doing today. And what we did over the weekend, we got the entire garden all cleaned out. Okay?
And what we did is the entire garden was messy with corn and everything else in it. But then we started chucking the corn, and it just went blank.
Yeah, so now the garden's all cleaned out. We're ready for winter time. We're going to plant some grass and all the other good stuff. We had some watermelon, some beef stew. We're going to thank God that we had some good food today. We
We
had
had corn.
corn from the garden. Um, anyway, we just, make sure that you guys plan a good Labor Day with your kids. Make sure your kids know what's important, what's not important, okay? And like I said, just be there for your kids no matter what. And every day we get to see these negative stories all over TV, all over the news, all over everything. So turn it off and do something positive with your kids. Okay? We do this as just something fun to do. And because it records, later on in life, Gracie will have some memories also. And when I see a lot of other people doing it too, I actually get on and watch theirs. And you know what? All of you guys have beautiful families. You guys have outstanding children. And you guys are some really great people. Okay? You need to know that you guys are important and you matter. And, Gracie here, I'm so proud of her. She's a big fourth grader. She's in Baldwin. I didn't start Baldwin until I was in fifth grade, Mr. Kessler's class, and Mrs. Simons for my math teacher.
I
Uh,
didn't. We didn't have like math. We don't have like math
well, I did, but
teachers.
remember, that was when I was in fifth grade. See, before that, I went to the St. John's Catholic School, and there was a lot of great people at St. John's. I still run into them every day, and I see them at St. Francis, someone over to St. Peter's, and every one of them needs to know that you're missed every day, okay? And I got a lot of friends of different faiths and stuff like that, and anyway, we just wanted to tell everybody bye. We're getting ready to go back to our moms, and I'm keeping track of time right now. And I want you guys to all know if you ever need anything, send me an inbox, send me a text, whatever it is. Okay. Um, you don't have to close down today, and I'll go in at 9 o'clock tonight when we do our daily reflections. Um, what nobody heard me say today was we were going over the garden stuff, but it's what I was trying to emphasize is communication, how important it is for us to stay in communication with our friends and family, and then always touch base with those that we haven't seen in a while. All right, communication is key. If you shut everybody down because they said something that offended you or they did something you didn't like, but they don't know about it, and you just completely, well, 5 years, 6 years from now, when you're like, whatever happened, and you're still mad at them, there was no communication to let them know that something was wrong, that something was the matter. And some of us, like me, we get so motivated and we get so energized by different things that we do that sometimes we don't know that we may be insulting or hurting or saying things that somebody may not like. And so it's good to have an open communication. It's good to have open dialect with each other. Just let people know if you're not happy with something, or let them know, hey, that's great, but this, and this. And at least you could do is have a discussion about it. Not an argument, but a discussion. And in some cases, if they're your friend, or like me, if I'm your friend and I'm saying something to offend you, I'm either going to explain myself, I'm going to apologize, but it makes us better to be able to correct that we're not doing right. And I think that's, as adults, we need to remember and we need to show our kids what proper communication is. Kind of like two parents that don't get along with each other, but if they have good communication, you don't have to like each other. But you have good open communication, nobody have a clue that you guys don't get along. And actually, you guys probably didn't realize you actually do get along, but you put the benefit of your child first. You put the benefit of your religion first. You put the benefit of your fellow Marine or fellow soldier first. And these are things that we cherish with us. And so, anyway, that being said, we have to get going. We love you guys. You guys are awesome. Sherry, I want to tell you something personally. I think you are a beautiful soul and a beautiful person. And I'm sorry that you lost your mom last year. I really am. When I lost my mom, it killed me. It still kills me every single day. But remember to remember her for all the positive stuff she did. Celebrate her life. Let her life live through you. I know you, and I know how great of a mother you are. I know how great of a wife you are. And your mother knows how great of a daughter you were. And your mom's happy now, and we are happy that she is no longer suffering, and your dad's no longer suffering. But I'm going to tell you this. They've got a beautiful daughter who means the world to them, and they are so proud of you and so happy for you. But now it's time to, remember them, but remember them for all the good times. And I say that because I read your posts every day, and I know you're hurting still. And I just want you to know that I love you, and I think the world of you. And I was 11 years old when I lost my mom, and she still matters to me. But I celebrate her life by baking her bread, by baking her pies, by telling my daughter all about her. And you're the type of person that you have such a big heart that sometimes you forget that you got to have Sherry time. And I just want you to know that you're important and you're special, and your mother loves you, and so does your dad. You were there for them every step of the way. And like I said, I wish I had the amount of time that you did with your mom. So just know that you're important. And yes, I did single you out, and I did that because you're a beautiful person, a beautiful soul, a great wife, an outstanding mother. And I just want some of my friends to know that, look, I am including you, and I do know you're a great person. And if you're mad at me for singling you out, I apologize, but you're part of my family no matter what. And if you're part of my family, I'm going to single you out. But you are always in our prayers. Just know to celebrate their life now, okay? Anyway, everybody else, I got to get my daughter back, or her mother is going to, I may not make it till tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Labor Day. Yeah, I'm going to be laboring to get back home if I don't have my daughter back on time. So, each one of you, you are special, you're great, and you matter. And when I say that, I really mean it, because everybody that comes on here, I know who they are. And if I don't know, I will get to know you, and I will find your best qualities. And that's what matters. You're important. You've made a difference in somebody's life. Gracie and I were out. Gracie, you want to say bye to everybody?
Bye. This dog is...
She's petting Spike.